What's up, y'all? Today's a very special day. I'm making my first ever guitar tutorial. Yeah, I'm gonna show you from now on all the slick things I like to do on this bad boy right here, and that bad boy too, maybe later. And I'm gonna show you this very, very special way I like to tune the guitar. It's called perfect fourths tuning. Yeah, it's as simple as it sounds. It means that it's just gonna stay in perfect fourths consistently all the way from bottom to top. So it's gonna sound like this. You're gonna have the low E, then A, the D, the G, C, and then F. It's just perfect fourths all the way from top to bottom. Just like how the push is set up actually. Yeah, for my pushers, you're gonna love this way of playing guitar. And the beauty of playing guitar this way is you get this perfect symmetry no matter where you are on the fingerboard. You get that isomorphism that we've been talking about, which is so dope because it means that if you know a shape musically with your hand, a fingering pattern, you can just move that shape anywhere this way on the fretboard or this way across strings, and it'll always create the same musical result. For example, let's try just a really simple scale, like a major scale. Now it doesn't even really matter what the key is, kind of like on push, but we're going to start with G. So I'm going to put my middle finger on the 3rd fret of the low string here, and we're going to do this pattern here. Middle, pinky, pointer, middle, pinky, pointer, ring, pinky. Let's go ahead and go back down to Now, this is a nice introduction to guitar if you haven't spent much time with it yet. Amazing instrument, by the way. Just getting to know this pattern right here for a major scale. Let's do that again. New chord notes. 1, 2, 3. One more time. I'm going to say the fingerings too. 1, 2, 3. Middle, pinky, pointer, middle, pinky, pointer, ring, pinky, pinky, ring, pointer, pinky, middle, pointer, pinky, middle. Yeah. And as you get to know this, this is going to become second nature. You will never have to think about it. You will just play. You'll know, oh, major scale. Let's talk about right hand real quick. With the right hand, there's many, many ways you can make that sound happen. Right now I'm just doing a very, very simple finger style where I'm making the sound happen by pushing my thumb into the string and also pulling, flicking with either the pointer or the middle. And we'll develop on that more. Don't worry, I got you. So, once you get the scale down, which you will get down very, very quickly, the beauty of this style of tuning is you can move it anywhere and get the same thing happening. So what if I just take my hand and put it on the 4th fret instead of the 3rd fret. Just slide everything up one. I'm going to do the same fingering and it's just going to be another major scale. But now it's going to be A flat major, like this. Hell yeah. One more time, just take a look. I'm going to say the fingerings again so we just keep reinforcing this. 1, 2, 3, middle, pinky, pointer, middle, pinky, pointer, ring, pinky, pinky, ring, pointer, pinky, middle, pointer, pinky, middle. Yeah. Another way to get to know these fingers is just by assigning them numbers. Kind of like how we've been doing on push. This is going to be 1, pointer's going to be 1, middle's going to be 2, ring is going to be 3, pinky's going to be 4. So what if we just take that shape and just don't even think about where we put it this time? Like what if I just like close my eyes and just be like eeny, meeny, 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 miny, mo and put it right here. Cool. So I'm going to do that same fingering and we're going to have a major scale. Hell yeah. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm just going to move it around. Dope. Awesome. Yeah, it's so easy. You could even use the same approach to connect multiple octaves of a major scale together. Like what if I just randomly put my finger down here, which is D flat, and played the first octave of the major scale, and then I shifted right here to doing it all over again at that next D flat. Now back down, but then shift to the pinky being on the D flat, and doing the next octave. And eventually you could do that more fluidly, so that it's like shift, shift. Yeah, you'll see what is going on there as you start to practice and get to know this shape. Now the best part of this, maybe even slicker than what happens to the scales and all the melodic things that you'll get to know on this very cool fingerboard here, is what happens with chords. It's the same thing, just like we've been talking about with that push. If you know a chord shape, you can move that sucker anywhere you want. So let's take one of those really nice shapes that works really nice on push. And by the way, the reason it works nice on push is because it works so damn nice on guitar. What about like that major 7 voicing, root 3 7? This guy here. Oh, so nice. I love that chord. So this is done very easily. I'm real chill about it. I like to do it with middle, pointer, and pinky. You could also work a little harder and do middle, pointer, and ring. It depends what's going to be happening musically around it. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to move this shape around freely. And it'll always be that major 7 chord and that beautiful voicings. Yeah, let's try one more voicing. Remember that other inversion I showed you where it's going to be root 7 3 like this. This one's also so nice. Same thing. Or maybe the minor 7 variations of both of these. In this case, you would just be dropping down your ring finger and pinky a half step, which just means you go 1 fret to the left. So instead of this, you're gonna do this. Yeah, I love that. Let's just move this around freely. God, all you need is minor 7 chords to make like the dopest future soul chord progressions. And let's try that other voicing too. We're just going to take that note played by the pinky and move it down the octave back to this shape. Root 3rd 7th. Same thing. Yeah. And as we go down the line and explore this type of tuning even more, you're going to realize just how versatile and fluid it is, where it's just all about shapes. And once you know shapes with your left hand, you could just move fluidly into any key and just bend things just really effortlessly without that kind of weird adjustment with the standard tuning. So, get to know this concept a little bit. Give it a try. Tune your guitar this way. Remember, it's going to be E, A, D, G, C, F. And just play around with it and see what I mean. Get to know that symmetry. Get to know that isomorphism. And best believe we're going to talk about playing guitar and other string instruments this kind of way a whole lot more from here on. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Much love. Stay swess, y'all.